After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era called the Cold War. During this period in our country's history, there's one aspect that often goes overlooked and overshadowed by the other major events of the Cold War. While the United States and Soviet Union were at odds with each other in the arms race, they also competed in the space race. The space race was the competition between the United States and Soviet Union, where both tried to outdo each other in the realms of space travel. My paper looks at 10 different sources that explain certain aspects and notable events of the space race. My paper goes into not only the basic information, it also covers some things that most have not thought about. After the Soviet Union was the first to launch the first man-made satellite into space in 1957, Americans took notice. After John F. Kennedy took office, the United States government decided to focus more on space exploration in order to outdo the Soviets. In 1961, Kennedy was determined to send men to the moon and that it would be done by the end of the decade. Unfortunately, he would be assassinated before he saw his dream come true. Even though America and the Soviet Union were both doing what they could regarding space exploration, it reminded them that the events of the Cold War were earthly matters and were small compared to progressing mankind. With each feat each country had, the other would congratulate and praise the other, with talk of possible collaboration. It wasn't until July of 1969 that the crew of the Apollo 11 succeeded in traveling from the Earth to the Moon. This was when Commander Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin, two of the astronauts from that mission, managed to be the first one to set foot on the moon's surface, thus achieving Kennedy's dream of having man set foot on the moon.